Let's see here. Okay, like we're live. We're building our audience right now. Want to tell everybody hello. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And we'll be spreading the word about how to handle rejection. We're also going to talk about wounds will heal. Okay? We're going to allow some time for everyone to get back on. As for myself, I just did a lot of work today. And I think tonight, I might go to the movies. A new movie out called Fist Fight with Ice Cube. Might check that out tonight. But as we give people a few more minutes getting on, the audience will be on soon. Again, this is DeMarcus Fisher with Online Beast Marketing. Beast Marketing with results. Tonight, again, the topic that we're discussing, wounds will heal, how to deal with rejection. This is for entrepreneurs. This is advice for independent business owners, are people who are seeking to become business owners. Pretty much dealing with rejection is just a part of life. So whether you're in sales or you're not in sales, and you just have to deal with rejection. So we're going to give out some tips tonight about how to focus more and go through the obstacles of rejection. And I hope that you guys will leave comments and share as well. We do want to make sure we're giving you valuable content tonight. Online Beast Marketing is the direct source to go to for marketing help for business owners, small, pretty much people who are aspiring to improve their lives. So again, we're going to allow a few more minutes for everyone to get on. And if possible, if you're on right now, if you can just introduce yourself and just send a message, pretty much will appreciate that. All right. And just to go over a few of our episodes and our topics that we've introduced so far, we spoke about determination in the last few episodes. We spoke about thinking big. And I hope that information was very valuable to people who are out there listening. And just understand that you have to have a bulletproof mindset. Dealing with rejection, it will come. And rejection will let's say, beat you to the ground. But you got to handle it. You have to know that you are a better person, that you believe in yourself, that you have so many abilities that were given you from up above. You just have to believe in yourself. We all created different, but we all have the same time throughout the day. We all have different unique abilities. Just that some people are just more in tune with others. So, again, the subject will be on rejection. We wanted to discuss some important, valuable tips tonight. We're going to talk about 3 major fears. Yes, believe in yourself. Thumbs up to that. We're going to talk about 3 major fears. Now, first is the fear of failure. Some people are scared to even try because they're afraid what may happen if they fail. But they haven't even failed yet. It's just the fear that's implanted in our minds because a negative experience happens. So what if you try something and it doesn't work? It's going to get better. Things are not always going to be sunshine and roses every day, guys. And if I can get a message here, I want to make sure everyone can hear me clearly. If I can please get a message. Great. I like the smiles. Every day you have to smile, guys. 99.9% of smiles are started from the other person, okay? Remember that. All right. I'm going to give it about 1 more minute, And again, I want to introduce myself. This is DeMarcus Fisher with the Online Beast Marketing Team. We give advice for business owners. We have products that will assist business owners in personal development, mindset, and useful tools that will help you succeed in your business as well. So I've been up since about 6 o'clock this morning. We're doing a lot of hard work. I believe that your hard work will pay off. And that's something that the team at Online Beast Marketing believes. Who are very supportive, and they definitely believe in the vision and the goal. And I'd like to say thank you to you ladies out there. I appreciate that. And again, we're just going to give it about 30 more seconds, and we'll get started. Okay, guys? For some reason, I've been drinking these. These are called Sonic Energy Refreshed. I'll show you guys these right here. Now, I don't like the Monsters and Red Bull energy drinks and things like that. It's kind of too much sugar, and it gives me too much of a jittery feeling. But these are very relaxing. They're only 35 calories, so I enjoy them. And they taste great. And they give me that extra boost through the afternoon when I'm extremely tired and I want to keep going. So it's always good to have energy, but also that energy comes from inside here as well. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, guys. We're going to discuss wounds will heal and how to deal with rejection. Okay, guys? Now, I spoke earlier about the fear of failure. Also, there's a fear of success. Believe it or not, there are people who are scared. They don't want to be successful. They fear if they try that too much success will maybe make them a different person. Maybe they would take it in a way where they feel everyone will push them away. But you can't think like that. You can't think like that. Now, also, fear of change, and I just want to add to that, fear of change can definitely put you in a standstill. You have to roll with the punches, go with the currents, and accept change, guys, okay? Things will change at the blink of an eye, and you have to understand that. And again, things happen for a reason in life. You never know. It could be a blessing or it could just be a lesson, okay? There's no bad luck. Things just happen with a cause and effect, and you have to learn from that situation, okay, guys? So again, most fears of rejection rest on the desire for approval from other people. You don't base your self-esteem on other people's opinions, guys, okay? Again, most fears of rejection rest for approval from other people. You do not let your self-esteem be affected by someone else's reflection or opinion of you, okay? By feeling that way, you open the door to you open the door and nothing's going to come through, guys. We know that, people tend to worry about what their loved ones think about them, maybe even strangers, what a stranger has to say about them. And that is the wrong way of thinking. That is toxic thinking, guys. You have to believe that you are a warrior, not a worrier, a warrior. You cannot be distracted from rejection and criticism. You just can't let it happen, guys. You cannot let it happen. You have to stay motivated and hungry when you are getting turned away. I've been in sales, as I said, almost 18 years. I've made countless phone calls as a telemarketer, as a salesman, as an appointment setter. And I deal with rejection on a constant basis. I've built up an immunity to rejection. And I can see that the people who deal with rejection and can handle it more effectively, that they become the ones who are successful and achieve their goals. If you stop because the first person, maybe the 10th person told you no, then how are you going to succeed? How are you going to build that immunity? I believe in sales, it's all about finding the person who's interested and getting them more interested, okay? Now, there's ways that you can go through sales, finding new clients and approaching new clients by prospecting in a way of you can't get someone who's interested and they're really not interested. I mean, of course, there's a technique to sales, okay, guys? You're talking to someone, no, 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 I don't want it. I'm not interested. I don't want to hear anything. Guys, you cannot beat a dead horse, so you have to move on. That's fine. It doesn't hurt you. You don't lose any blood. You're still alive, so you're fine, okay, guys? Now, I do want to say this. When you're overcoming rejection, you just want to find the people who are interested in what you have to offer and get them more interested. That is some of the best advice, and I hope that's very helpful for you guys. And again, I would like to repeat that. You have to find people who are interested in what you have to offer and get them and influence them to become more interested, okay? Now, you can't let rejection get you discouraged. You cannot let that happen, guys. Because once you're discouraged, you're not going to be able to achieve your goals that you want. And you have to set your goals and write them down, and you push for them, okay? You make that happen, no matter what anybody says. This even goes to, let's say, if you want to meet with the guy or girl or the person that you find attractive and that you want to talk to, and they reject you. You know what? That's fine, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. That person's just not right for you, okay? So that's when it equates to sales. If a customer tells you, nope, I don't want it, I don't want to talk to you, I don't care, then maybe that person's just not right for you. You shake hands, you don't let it hurt you, and you move on to the next person, okay? Now, rejection is just going to be a part of life. Rejection is just a part of life. It's going to happen. If someone, the most successful person, has said he's not been rejected, then I would definitely say that's incorrect. But what more successful entrepreneurs are people in life who are more attracted or get more attractive people to them because they don't care. And I'll be honest with you guys. Let's say in a relationship, the person who cares less has the advantage. I want to say that again. The person who cares less has the advantage because you're not afraid to lose anything, and you can't be afraid to lose anything. And if you lose something, just move on. It's okay. It's only materialistic things. It's only materialistic. There's billions of people on this planet. There is abundance in this world. So rejection should not stop you, okay? Now just think about the toilet. We're going to talk about a toilet for a second, okay, guys? I know it's kind of funny. But 100 years ago, the first time people sat on the toilet or even saw a toilet, they laughed. They're never going to use this thing. They used outhouses 100 years ago where everybody went outside and did their business. But now, or at that time, when people saw that, they were like, no, I'm not using that. And people are going to be afraid of change or what's new, okay? But you can't let that stop you because you need innovation. That's what innovation did. That's what the toilet did 100 years ago. When people saw that, they were, oh my God, I'm not using this thing. Who's going to use this? And they rejected it. But at the same time, now it's in every home, every apartment, every building, okay? So that's just a story I like to tell you guys. That rejection leads to innovation. If you get turned down from a product that you have, a book that you may have wrote, okay, fine. Someone may turn you down, but the next person who sees that, or at the right time, the person who sees what you have will accept that. And you just don't give up because you never know who's going to accept what you have to offer. Okay, guys? Okay, great. And so right now, also want to tell you guys that you must learn to eat rejection. It will make you stronger. You have to. I work in sales. I call, I'd say, over 300 people a day. And I've done this for a very long time. But it's okay. I know when you first start, you're a little scared. whether you're starting a network marketing company, whether you're becoming an entrepreneur, you want to live without a safety net, or let's say whether you want to talk to the person that you may see at your workplace, or someone you see in a room that you're probably attracted to and you're scared to be rejected. Now, the first thing you have to do is build that confidence. Believe that you have the skills, that you have talent, that you are amazing, that you can do anything that you choose to put your mind to. If not, you're going to damn near die trying to get it accomplished, okay? And that's what you cannot worry about. Anyone's opinions about you does not matter. I know sometimes people may feel self-conscious about something, but I can be honest with you, the most attractive person is the person who doesn't care. I don't care if you have weight problems. I don't care if you don't have the type of clothes you want to have in life or even the type of car you want to drive. If someone's judging you off of what your appearance is, whether it's materialistic, then that's not the person in your life, okay, guys? That's not the person you actually need. And I'll be honest with you, okay? You need people who are going to be in your corner who will support you. You cannot be around people who are going to be negative to you and disrespect you, but you have to understand that when it comes to just doing something in life, whether it's, let's say, for example, you want to play sports and you get turned down. How many stories about famous athletes, like, for example, Michael Jordan? You know, I'm not really a Michael Jordan fan at all, but we'll use him as an example for this case, okay? He was rejected by his high school coach, was told that he's not good enough. He was set on the bench, and he was not played. He was not played. He barely got a few minutes in the game, but he told his coach that I'm going to keep trying. As a matter of fact, that rejection led him to keep trying harder. That rejection led him to keep pushing harder to become the greatest basketball player in the NBA, overcoming rejection. That's what he did. So he went to college. It wasn't that good. But he kept using the rejection, using what was going on in his life to push him, to make him stronger, to make him better. So he comes to the NBA, drafted the third pick, first round. So he used that motivation to continue to become the best. So you cannot let what people have to say about you, you don't even care about what their opinions are about you. You have to keep going for what you know. Okay, guys? You definitely have to keep going for what you know. You have to. You have to. Because once you stop, no one's going to respect you. And then that's when all the negativity will come. Oh, they're persons they don't really want to do. They just talk. They're not really serious about what they want out of life. But you use that rejection, you use that pain, and you use that to get better. Use that to get what you want, okay? You definitely have to keep improving every day as much as you can and learning from that rejection, guys, okay? So I want to give y'all 5 helpful tips for dealing with rejection, okay? I want to stress this. It's very important. Again, this is DeMarcus Fisher with Online Beast Marketing. We do hope that you like the page and that you are getting valuable information that we're displaying to you today. But again, I'm going to talk about the 5 tips of dealing with rejection. Number 1. This is number 1 because you have to be aware of your emotions. If you walk into a job interview and the HR department tells you, oh, well, you know what? I don't think you're right for this company, or they tell you, oh, we'll just call you back, okay? You cannot let your emotions shake you. Some people will get upset, maybe cry, anger, whatever different emotion that you're feeling at the time. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to suck up your pride, you smile, and hope for the best, okay? And that's a saying that I've always believed. You hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, okay? You'll be okay. You have to be aware of your emotions to deal with rejection. Now, if you call someone and you have a great product to offer, and hey, Mr. Brother, my name is DeMarcus. I'm calling you today to let you know that we have a wonderful program that will help you and assist you in your business. And the person just says, no, I don't want to hear it. Or even worse, the person strings you along and at the last minute, they deny you or they reject you. How are you going to handle that? Are you going to get upset at the person? Because you can't do that. You have to keep a mindset where, all right, the person may not want it now, but later on, I'll follow up with them 6 months later and see if the person may be interested at that time. And that works. That definitely works. If you're a salesperson, you keep your pipeline where someone may tell you no. 6 months later, I'm going to call you back or email you. And eventually that person will want to hear what you have to say, and hopefully you get a sale. And that helps your business, okay? But when it comes to emotions, you can't just get upset at someone and yell at someone because you never know what that person's going through, okay? So just, you'll be okay. You'll be okay, definitely. Also, number 2, you want to practice acceptance. You want to practice accepting that people will tell you no. People will disrespect you and tell you no in a definitely rude way. But it's okay. Have you lost any blood? I think you're going to be all right. Okay? So just practice acceptance, guys. I mean, whether you're dealing with business or personal life, you just have to accept things for what they are sometimes. You know, people are going to be who they are. You can't change people. You can only influence them. All right, guys? Number 3, you want to talk to someone that you trust. Not everybody's opinion is valuable opinion, okay? You definitely want to trust someone who has experienced what you have dealt with in your life. How can I speak to someone about rejection and they haven't even tried to go speak to someone or look for clients and deal with business owners and deal with the general public? I understand. I used to do door-to-door sales and going door-to-door and knocking on doors and having dogs let out on me, having police called on me, and I'm just doing a simple job. But eventually going through all the pain, all the rain, or whatever you want to call it, eventually the sunshine came out. So I want to let you guys know that you will achieve. Just keep pushing, okay? Just keep pushing. Number 4, that leads me into number 4. You want to take action and keep moving. You take action and you keep going, okay? If someone wants to, like we say, tire kick, that's a little old term right there. If someone's tire kicking and they're not really made up their mind yet, you can't rush them. You can't force them into doing something that they don't want to do. You take your action and you keep moving, guys, okay? That's very important. I hope you guys remember that. Now, number 5, again, we're talking about 5 tips of dealing with rejection. And this is number 5. I think this should have been number 1 to me, probably. You want to be kind to yourself. Again, I want to repeat that, guys. You want to be kind to yourself because you're the person who's going to go home. You're going to have to pay your bills. You're going to be the person who is going to have to deal with everything that you're dealing with, whatever you're going through. But through all the pain and the rain, you want to be kind to yourself because you're the only person that's going to be able to control how you feel about you. So you don't want people to see low self-esteem on your behalf. I've been rejected so many times by women I would talk to. I remember times when I was a kid and I used to ask girls on dates and they would just blast me. No, get your ugly butt away from me and all this stuff like that. And at the time as a kid, it used to affect my self-esteem. It made me wonder. I always had a positive outlook on myself, but because other people would reject me, I felt bad about that. But one thing I learned is someone's going to reject you. They're rejecting you because they're not happy with themselves. And as I said, you have to be able to accept yourself first before anybody can accept you. Okay, guys? And be kind to yourself. Tell yourself in the morning when you wake up that you're going to be the best you can be each day. Okay? It's not the easiest thing to do. No one says it's going to be easy. If it was easy, we'll all be millionaires or billionaires. But I just want you guys to understand that you can't let rejection bother you. Those wounds will heal. Those wounds will heal, guys. It's powerful to be able to walk in a room and not care what nobody thinks about you. Not care how they feel about you. Not care what their thoughts are about you. And the weak let that bother them. You know? The weak let things that aren't even there, irrelevant situations, bother them. Don't let that be you, guys. You can't let that be. You can't let that become you. It will consume you. It will take every part of every good inside of you and tear you apart. Because people will have their opinions about you. They will say things about you. They will bring up things 10, 20 years ago in the past. You're not that person anymore. You're not. I just want you guys to understand that by accepting yourself, believing in yourself, and taking that fear and using that to make you stronger will help you overcome rejection. And that's any aspect of your life, guys, okay? Again, I want to say this is DeMarcus Fisher. We hope you guys got some valuable information out of the discussion that we had today. Please leave a comment, whether positive or negative. We do appreciate all feedback. Again, we're at onlinebeastmarketing.com. And I want you guys to just check us out and like us if you can. And I hope you got some valuable information. I hope everybody is having the type of life where no matter what you're going through, you still feel happy with yourself. You still feel great about yourself. That no matter what, you feel like you have someone in your life that loves you. And you understand, you're doing it for the people who love you. And you can't let rejection stop you. Because just think about it, you know, people who care about you so much, if they know that you quit, that you gave up, that's a horrible feeling. That's just a feeling where when people are just totally just letting people just stop them. You know, you can't stop. You have to keep going. You are made greater than what you are. You are a spiritual being in a human body, okay? You're experiencing life as a human with a spiritual soul in the body, and you're going through this experience and you're learning, okay, guys? You should never stop learning. You should never stop educating yourself. You should continue to improve your life and get better, become more prestigious, okay? I just want to let you guys know that we all have fear. We all get scared. But what is being scared going to do? Most of the time, I think people are just intimidated. Keep going, okay? You're more than that. I know people who've adopted and they keep pushing. I know people who have everything in life given to them, and they don't work hard and they won't work hard. As soon as something goes wrong, they quit, they stop, they buckle, they break down. Where it seems like people who have gone through the most stuff in life, maybe at an early age, they have more determination. They're not easily shaken. You know what I mean? Find you a mentor. Find someone who you can look up to, someone who's gone through the fire, the hell, the difficulties in life, and that they can give you some good advice. Because you can't quit. You can't let rejection tear you apart. I want to thank everybody who was out here today and everybody who watched and listened. And again, I hope you picked up some great information from this. I hope you keep making your life better. Okay, guys? This is DeMarcus Fisher, Online Beast Marketing. Check us out next week on our next episode. Guys, have a blessed day, okay? Thanks so much. Bye.